This project was created to provide you with the tools you need to ensure that your property is lighting compliant with local ordinances during the sea turtle nesting season. The toolkit contains the same information that is provided during sea turtle lighting workshops and can be kept at your property and used for orientation with maintenance, front desk, and resident personnel. So join us now as we take you through your personal toolkit. Sea turtles have been on the earth for millions of years. Once hatchling sea turtles leave their nest, they spend their entire lives at sea. If they are females, and if they make it to sexual maturity in 20 to 30 years, and if there is beach from where they hatched, they will come back to nest. Female sea turtles need sandy beaches unencumbered by armoring, coastal development, and human interaction to be able to nest. They are returning to the same area where they emerged as hatchlings 20 or 30 years before. Coastal development has eliminated or greatly altered many natal beaches, so ensuring that remaining beaches are optimal for nesting is critical to the survival of the species. Sea turtles begin their life on the beach, but the major portion of their lives are spent in the water. Their lives are spent navigating ocean currents, foraging for food, and returning to nearshore waters to mate. Sea turtles, both nesting females and hatchlings, will use the bright open horizon of the water to guide them off the beach. Artificial lighting can deter females from emerging from the water to nest. Lighting can also interfere with females finding their way back to the water once on shore. If a female is deterred from coming ashore to nest, she may make several attempts to find a suitable area. These attempts are referred to as false crawls. If the female does not find a dark spot to lay her eggs, she may lay her eggs in a bad spot, or she may resort to jettisoning her eggs at sea. This means no hatchlings. Disoriented females waste their energy on the beach and may be killed by heading off the beach and onto a roadway, where the worst of fates may await her. Hatchlings rely on visual cues to find the water. They orient toward bright open areas and away from dark silhouettes such as dunes and vegetation. Since hatchlings are roughly the size of a silver dollar when hatched, they are very small and prey to many other animals that live on or near the beach. Making certain that their path to the water is not affected by artificial light is critical to their survival. Most sea turtle nests contain roughly 100 eggs, and only 1 in 1,000 hatchlings will reach adulthood, so for 10 nests laid on the beach, only 1 hatchling from those nests will reach sexual maturity. Not good odds. There are more and more resources for you to ensure that you are doing your part to protect sea turtles. Your municipality's code officer is trained to recognize best lights, shields, and other options that can eliminate light being seen on the beach. They are the first contact when there is a problem with a property's lights. Your local turtle group, especially the permit holder from the group, is well trained to recognize problem lights and their solutions. Local turtle patrols are also the eyes of the Code Enforcement Office during the early morning hours when lights left on all night can be spotted. The Turtle Patrol is also the organization that deals with nests that have hatched and disoriented. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is responsible for educating coastal residents and property owners, and FWC has numerous resources available to you. Many of the local electric companies have taken part in FWC lighting workshops and have taken a lighting certification course. You can get a list from the permit holder or FWC. As a business, you try to maximize your investment, increase your business, and retain your customer base. You also want to ensure that your property is safe, secure, and in compliance with all regulations, both for lighting and safety. Now more than ever, people are becoming aware of the consequences of their actions and how those actions affect the planet. You can turn your lighting practices into value-added benefit for your residents and customers. Take advantage of the local turtle walks. There are several in the area, and if your property is large enough, you could consider having a walk organized from your beach. FWC generally receives grant monies each year to provide coastal properties with tools to fix lighting problems, like the Shield Loan Program or supplies of special bulbs. Sometimes simply angling lights or turning off unneeded lights can take care of a problem. This is a win-win for the property. You can come into compliance and lower your electricity costs at the same time. Frequently changing paint colors on buildings will help reduce the wash created by lights. Getting ready to do some painting during the slow months of September and October? Consider asking an expert what they'd recommend. Make sure you have good contacts with your electrician. Ask them if they have attended a lighting workshop, or better still, ask them if they are wildlife lighting approved. In general, the rule of thumb for lighting during sea turtle nesting season is low, keep it low to the ground; long, keep the wavelength long, spectrum least seen by turtles; shield any light from the beach side to prevent wash or light trespass. Putting light where you actually need it will do more for your security than trying to illuminate large areas. Be realistic about your occupancy. If you have 3 full-time residents in your 20-unit building, do you need all the lights you have on now? Just because you have everything lit in February doesn't mean it has to be lit in July. Talk to your condo board about saving money by installing motion sensors or turning off some lights during turtle season. Make sure any changes are checked by either code enforcement or the turtle permit holder. Bad lights include any light that throws illumination upward, globes, pole lights, carriage lights, white light bulbs, NEMA head fixtures without shields, floodlights, landscape uplighting of any kind, drum fixtures. Good lights include amber or red LEDs, low wattage, low pressure sodium, fully recessed bulb in ceiling mounted fixture with black baffle, directional pathway lighting, embedded roadway lights, shielded full cutoff fixtures, bollards with adjustable shields. General rule of thumb: if you can see the light from the beach, so can the turtles. Again, keep it low to the ground, long wavelength, and shielded from the beach side. Not all fixes require cash outlay. Have a good idea for a fix? Have an expert review whether it will work. What can you see from the beach?